Guns, Love Them or Hate Them by Jamie Ross. When you think about guns, does it make you feel scared or does it make you feel safe? Guns are a very controversial topic that delivers some strong feelings and opinions about. I would like to talk about the pros of guns so that maybe at the end of this speech, you can have a clearer picture of where you stand about guns. Guns are used every day, every single day. Who uses them legally is our law enforcement, our military, and in personal use, such as hunting and home protection. It is our right to bear arms, but of course, legally. When I think about guns, I feel very safe. I personally own a gun, actually multiple guns. I am trained professionally, and I have all the appropriate licenses to own them. I would consider myself definitely pro-guns, but I understand both sides because I started out very scared and uncomfortable about guns. Gun use in criminal activities would be a great example of illegal gun use. We know murder, robbery, carjacking, gang violence, mass shootings, all can involve gun use. Guns are deadly, especially when illegally used. So let's dive a little deeper into gun laws. Every state has their own specific law, but on top of that, there are also federal laws that govern guns as well. It can get a little complicated. Take Nevada, for instance. Nevada allows individuals to conceal carry with a current valid CCW permit. Nevada has been an open carry state for many, many, many years. And Nevada doesn't require registration on any firearm. Per the NRA, National Rifle Association. Nevada's gun law strength is 25 out of 50 states. So we're like right there in the middle, per the NRA. But in California, only one state away is the complete opposite. California has some of the strictest gun laws in our country. California's gun law strength is 1 out of 50 states. Yes, I said 1 out of 50 states. When you compare if the lax laws of Nevada and the strict laws of California, you will see that it doesn't prevent any less crime or illegal use of guns in a state that has really strict laws versus a state with more laxity to their gun laws. You're asking, how do I know this? The NRA states that gun death rank for Nevada is 14 of 50 states, and California is 44 out of 50 states. It is probably not a surprise to any of you that I am a registered Republican. Republicans value traditionalism, and gun rights are one of those. Republicans are proud gun owners, and they're big advocates for the Second Amendment. Republicans are generally members of the NRA, the National Rifle Association, and the ATF, which is the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. Democrats, on the other hand, rally for stricter gun laws and gun restriction, and maybe the possibility of having certain guns, such as an AR-15, made to be illegal to own. But one thing we all have in common is that both parties want to strengthen the background check system. They also want to reinstate the assault weapons ban, as well as closing the gun show loophole. So when it comes to serious national issues, we all believe in changes to make guns safe for everyone. So let's talk some facts. The Harvard Journal of Law and Public Policy concludes some really great facts about guns. Did you know that guns are used 80 times more often to protect a life than to take a life? I thought that was fairly interesting. A study from Harvard Journal Law and Public Policy concluded that there is a negative correlation between gun ownership and violent crimes in the United States. And that's part of our problem. They determine more guns equal less crime. The statistics show that more people are stabbed, bludgeoned, or beaten to death than murder by gun. And 200,000 women a year in the United States protect or defend themselves against sexually related crimes with a gun. According to Pew Research Center, over 50% of gun owners say that they own their gun mainly for protection. But luckily, only 0.9% of those individuals have to use their gun to actually protect them. Once you realize there is no clear relationship between strict gun control and homicide or violent crimes, it is easier to put effort into assessing the facts, working collaboratively to fashion a solution. Stricter background checks for mental illness and behavioral issues would be a great place to start. So, after hearing more about guns, have you changed your views, or do you still feel the same? The amount of guns we have in the US is not a problem. Educating the public and making guns less of a negative issue is a start to making individuals feel safe and unthreatened by guns. You don't need to own a gun to understand the value of one. So, is the picture a little clearer for you on guns? I hope I opened your eyes to the positives of guns and the not so scary statistics about gun control versus gun violence. Thank you.